It is May, which means it is graduation season, and I have some tips for the new grads out there. So if you're graduating from dental school in 2025, take these notes, learn from me. I graduated 3 years ago, and this is what I've learned. So, new grad tips. Number one, use the ADA handbook. They have a chairside handbook that they send you. You get 1 year of ADA membership when you graduate, and use it. They're gonna mail you a couple of things like a drug book and all these other things, but the chairside handbook, it's like this big and it's laminated and it has pictures of everything. It's gonna help you with case acceptance, and it's gonna help you explain things to patients. So when you have something to point to, be like this is a bridge, this is an implant, this is a crown, why do you need it? It helps explain all that, and having a visual aid for patients is really helpful, I found. That was number one. Number two, get a high yield savings account. Get the high yield savings account and use it, because your bank, like your Chase or your Bank of America, your money is not really doing anything sitting there. But if you have a high yield savings account, you can get between like 3.5 and 4% back on your money. It compounds daily, and you get like money every single month. If you don't know what that is, I'm not a finance person. You're already on YouTube, so get to looking. HYSA, high yield savings account. Look it up. Next would be open a Roth IRA. Again, I'm not a finance person, but these are important, and you need to be investing your money as soon as possible so that you can get on that compound interest, and you can let time do its thing. With the next thing you should do is find out what you love to do outside of dentistry, and find out where you can do that where you're working. Because not like where you're working, but in the city that you're living in, working in. Find out where, because dentistry is stressful and you're gonna need some way to recoup, reset, and enjoy yourself outside of the operatory. The next tip I have for my new grads is to stretch and move your body. This job is hard on the body, especially if you're a general dentist, especially if you see old people like I do. It's tough, and oh my goodness, y'all, it's hot. I'm sweating. Oh my God. The next thing, as a new grad, don't sign any contracts. That is advice I was given from a dentist who graduated a few years ahead of me. She was like, do not sign any contracts. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, everybody makes you sign one. She's like, just don't sign it. If they want you to work there, you will go work there. Next, book a trip and actually go on it. When I say book a trip, that doesn't mean it have to be an expensive one across the ocean. That's not what that means. That means book a trip somewhere where you can get away from everything and kind of celebrate your accomplishment of graduating. Yes, good job, everybody. And just enjoy yourself before you start working, or maybe after you start working. However you can make it fit into your life, do it. And so if I was in Houston, I live in Houston, I would go to like Galveston. I might go to Central Texas, like where's Jacob's? Wimberley, Texas. Like I would drive somewhere. If I were me, I would probably just go to Mexico because it's really close and it's really beautiful. If I lived in San Francisco or Oakland, I would probably go out to wine country or go to Sequoias. And the very last tip I have for my new grads, keep your expenses low. I'm gonna say it again because I didn't follow these directions when I was a new grad. Keep your expenses low. Why? So that if that first job is terrible, if that second job is terrible, you can tell them to kiss your ass and you can go find another job, and you don't have to worry about having a house to pay for or having an expensive car to pay for. Keep your expenses low, because you can always upgrade later. You can always upgrade from that basement apartment to a penthouse apartment. You can always upgrade from that beater car you're driving to like the top of the line BMW. You can always upgrade later. But if you have all these things, you have all these bills and expenses, and you want to quit your job, now you're kind of stuck. So keep that in mind. I'm so proud of y'all. And if you are a new grad and you have new grad friends, send this video to them. All right, bye y'all. Have a great one.